What is the one thing you would suggest I change or implement? This question came through from Nicola Davenport, and it's a really good question. And I have thought about it all day about how to answer this. And the first thing that I would do is say to do strategy. And the reason that I say that is because when I was having a look at Nicola's Instagram feed, there's a lot that's going on and there's no real brand that's grounding it. One, that is in the messaging about what she's really about and the big impact that she wants to have. And it's a huge impact. I know Nicola personally. We were just in Thailand together on a retreat, and she has a big mission that she wants to do. But what's happening is it's not really summed up and articulated in the brand. So her content is a little bit all around the place. The visual identity doesn't really embody what the brand is about. And that's also because I don't think it's being clearly defined, which means that then the colors and the fonts don't support the overarching message to help try and shape the picture or people's perceptions before they even connect with the brand. And then the other part is also just around then how that visual identity looks and plays out in the world, and how the actual grid looks and feels. A lot of brands, if you think about what brand really does, it's aspirational in nature. So what you want to do is be showing this is where you want to be and trying to make sure that you connect your brand to the aspiration through imagery, words, colors, fonts, stories, sound, touch, experience. So Nicola, for you, the first thing I would say is to be really clear on what your brand is about. Make sure that your visual identity aligns with that and has all the subconscious connections. So what colors are you using? What fonts? There's a script font for your name. What does that mean? What do those colors mean? Because I think what happens is a lot of people choose colors just because that's maybe colors that they like, but they don't have a psychological reference to the outcome of the brand and and the impact that it actually wants to make. So that's where I would start. Slide in and ask me some questions. I know that you're talking about photos and things like that, but once again, they all need to embody the feeling that you want the brand to create, because brands are about creating feelings. It's about creating emotional connections with your audience, and it's all done in a way that's not, people aren't aware of it. I use the word subconscious a lot, but that's what it is. There's a lot of psychology involved in branding, and people think it's just choosing some fonts, colors, or logos, but it's not, because you want more than being recognized. You want it to do something deeper. You want it to shift how they feel. You want it to make them connect to you faster and to choose you just from how you present.